Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. We were just live not too long ago talking about BET Presents The Encore. So if you missed that, be sure to check that out as well. And if you missed our news story in regards to Nicki Minaj hosting the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, well, if you thought it was just some cockamamie story, well, apparently not. And is Falynn Guobadia engaged? Well, we're going to get into all of that and more, but you know how I like to start the show. We started a new thing. Got to get your energy up. I strongly believe when you move your body, when you force yourself to smile, you really can change your mood. And because it's Friday, we're going to do it. Yeah, I did a little outfit change. If you guys did, yes, costume change. I got to breathe and I'm still sweating. All right, let's get into some music, y'all. You know, this is how I like to do it. Let's get people in the room. Drop your crowns in the chat and let me know where you're watching from. I'm your boy, TheKempire, and you're watching the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live on TheKempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook, and we're live on Twitch and Twitter at TheKempire, and backstage, we're live on TikTok. Come on, y'all. Virginia's in the house. Come on. Let me see where everyone's from. Yes, Miami. Myrtle Beach. Miami. Yes, Jimmy. You got to be of a certain age to understand that. Hey, Carol in the DMV. Hold on, but I lost your comment. Where'd it go? Charlotte's in the house. I should be a part-time DJ. Oh, you know. Come on, Jamaica's in the house. What's going on, Team Maria? Wagwan's this trend. Detroit's in the building. You know, I got to get to some of these places, y'all. Get your energy up, y'all. Chi-Town's in the house. Delaware's in the house. Indiana's in the house. What's going on TikTok? We got some stuff to talk about. Move your body. I know you might be home and you're just watching me dance. I want you to move your body to get your energy up. What's going on, Marcella? Thank you for the super chat. Marcella, I know you can dance. I saw you on your IG. Sweden, what's going on? Toronto's in the building. Well, don't choke while you're dancing. If you're just joining us, I'm your boy, TheKempire. You're watching the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. Lonnie says she can't dance. Lonnie, you could do this. Wait. All right, guys. All right. I've made you wait long enough. As you know, as I said before, you're watching the Kempire Daily YouTube channel where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. So as you know, we went live earlier today recapping BET Presents The Encore. And I told you I had some more news to talk about. And no, it's not about Shamari saying that she wasn't fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, girl. All right. No, it's actually we have some news to talk about in regards to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but also some news to talk about in regards to the Real Housewives of Potomac. If you've been following the channel, you know we posted a video earlier today talking about Nicki Minaj insinuating that she wanted to host the Real Housewives of Potomac. But our friends over at the Peach Report Daily are saying that this has been in talks for months. As you may recall, they used Nicki Minaj's song as a promo for the Real Housewives of Potomac. So what we're hearing now is that they actually have been talking for months since they used her song for the promo. So let's take a look at what they tweeted. Hold on, y'all. Oh, before we get into that, Nicki Minaj took to her social media and she posted this. Hold on. If I can get this up on here to show you guys. There we go. Let me see if that will work. There we go. All right. So these are some things that Nicki Minaj posted in her Instagram story. On my left or your right, whatever it may be. She says, don't move, everyone. Binge watch all the episodes because we finna get into some things, hunty. My questions will be well thought out too, mixed with funny and epic, of course. And Barbs, please don't send me a million comments about the album and Doc Child. Just let me have my moment. We almost there. Promise, not lying this time. Love you. This time? Come on, Nicki. But she didn't stop there. Nicki did not stop there. She also posted the receipts that she reached out to her publicist. And this is what the publicist said. Andy Cohen said he would gladly give up his seat to have you host the Potomac reunion. Tapes are, they tape around October. So she says, she's excited for it. Nicki Minaj likes Potomac because people were in my comments on TikTok saying, Nicki Minaj follows you. They still do it, honestly, which I don't mind. And I was like, you guys are lying. You guys are lying. Nicki Minaj does not follow me. I went and I was like, oh, she does follow me. And then some people were saying, well, she loves the Housewives and you talk about the Housewives. So she ends up following me. I haven't DM'd her. People are asking me, have you DM'd her? No, I have not DM'd her. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that guy. I'm not. So she posted, she's excited to do it. It's a go. It's a go. But according to our friends over at the Peach Report Daily, this has been in the works for a while now. Y'all. So, and shout out to our friends over there because Peach Report Daily, I love y'all. Y'all know this, right? Y'all know this already. So apparently Nicki has been in talks with the network for a while after she let them sample her song Moment for Life, track for the Potomac for Life promo some weeks back. The network has things in store. This is exciting. And if you don't recall, earlier today, I talked about the ratings. So the ratings for the Real Housewives of Potomac, they started off really great. And some people are saying, they usually do start off great and then they wane and then they come back up. That's very possible. This is the number. Shout out to our friends over at Ratings Bravo. They started out with over 1 million viewers for their premiere episode. However, that changed very quickly the second episode. So the second episode, as you can see here, went down to under 1 million, 964,000 viewers in the demographic of 18 to 49. Okay. Hold on one second. And then this past episode, the third episode that we've been talking about, it was only 885,000 viewers. So this has been a steady decline. So if anything, based on the rumors that we've been hearing that NBC Universal is not happy with Bravo's, lack of increasing ratings and all of the franchises are suffering during the pandemic, it wouldn't shock me that they are more than willing. If anything, now they're probably begging Rihanna to host a Real Housewives of New York reunion that we hear has been pushed back again. If you missed that tea, be sure to check out the videos here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. So it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me because Nicki Minaj is such a big fan of Potomac and the Housewives that she is more than stoked to do this. And I know some people are on the fence about Nicki hosting it. I'm not. If you see Nicki Minaj host her own radio show, look, hold on, where are my sound effects? Because I got my Nicki sound effects in here too, y'all. Where is it? Hold on.
Being a queen has more to do with having balls.
Oh my gosh. Wait, and I have another one that I love. Hold on. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Someone just said something so hilarious. Boxer says, Kempire, are you wearing an embellished cap in honor of RHOP? She wishes this hat was, she had this fly leather hat. Pleather hat. It's not real leather. Oh, my, yes, Johnny. To freedom. Nicki says Queen Radio's everything. But the thing is, too, when Nicki's interviewed herself, she's very entertaining. I said this in my video earlier today. She's a very entertaining person. So it would be interesting for us to see what she will do during this reunion. And I've been advocating for them to change up the reunion host for a while now. And that's no shade to Andy. Andy is not a terrible host, but you can also see Andy's lack of interest in hosting it over the last couple of years. And especially after the whole Monique situation, he got a lot of heat after that Monique situation. But I also feel like you're talking about inclusivity and you're talking about diversity. Yeah, come on. Why is Andy hosting everything in NBC Universal? When they had Andy host the Kardashian reunion, I was like, first of all, he's not even on that. I mean, technically, he's a part of NBC Universal, but he's not even part of the E! Network. Yes, I know he was hosting something else on there, but I just like, come on. One person you have host everything, but that's the industry. I just hope that we get away from doing that. You don't need one person hosting everything. You don't need one person hosting everything. Okay. I just want to say again, thank you to Marcella. Thank you for the super chat. You know, I got a shimmy for the money. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Bulat says Nicki is very articulate and witty and funny. I think she's going to do well with it. I think she's going to do well with it. I'm excited to see what that will mean. Based on what we're hearing, according to Kempire Daily, they have been in the works for a while now. And I think she just felt comfortable enough yesterday to post the video and say it. So she wasn't joking when she said, I'm going to host a reunion, child. She meant it. So I'm excited for this. I think this is going to be different. I mean, when I said that I want a different host, I really wanted some up-and-coming talent because I see so many up-and-coming talent here on YouTube, on social media, that should get the opportunity. But I'm okay. If you're going to get Nicki Minaj, why not? That is definitely going to bring in the ratings. That's definitely going to bring in the ratings. Anyways. All right. So the reason why you are all here, matter of fact, before I get into the other stuff, I want to post for our royal court members. I always post the backstage link before everyone else. So let me just post that for them. Shout out to our royal court members. This is a surprise perk. RHOA backstage. So I'm posting it now in the community tab to our royal court members. You'll be able to see it there. Let me just post it there. There we go. Close that out. All right. All right. And I will post the call-in link for everyone to call in and share their thoughts on any of the hot topics that we're talking about right now. Once we get to 100 likes, and we're almost there. We're almost there. We already have over 300 something people watching. Appreciate you all being here. I love when I see everyone saying new to the family. Hey, what's going on? Distinct by Nanny. I appreciate you. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, so let's get into the mess. So I was minding my business before I went live earlier today, and I was talking about BET Presents the Encore, and I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, the B. Scott Show, and B. Scott wasn't even on this particular episode. It was Denver and Dominique, who's a part of their gang. And they were talking about Falynn Guobadia, now Falynn Pina, because now she's officially divorced. If you missed that video, we did a video on that. And she confirmed, remember, if you've been following the channel, we've talked about Dominique talking about meeting Falynn in Mexico and dropping a lot of tea in regards to Falynn. So Fallon's not so innocent. Fallon's not so innocent. You know, I'm a straight shooter here. Pow, 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 pow. All right? And in the words of Nicki Minaj, hold on. Wait, I can't. Look, I got to get used to this new setup, y'all. So in this new podcast episode, she reveals that Fallon's engaged. Fallon's engaged. And she said that she has the proof. I'm just waiting on her to drop the proof. I'm just waiting on her to drop the proof. Let me just play this for you guys. Hold on. Let me just play this for you guys because, you know, I like to play a little something. I'm just going to play a little snippet of it. Of course, I'll be citing my sources as always in the description of the video. So be sure to check out and subscribe to the B. Scott Show on all podcast platforms. Let's go. Let me just go back here.
Slide into some of these topics.
Yes.
Kind of went through a couple, but so your girl Falynn, she got divorced officially this week.
Congratulations, Brian. Let's
I don't know if you saw that.
I hope we have the round of applause. Thank you. Congratulations to her. Now she could continue loving her boyfriend in peace. The one that y'all didn't know about, that I've been known about for. We told y'all. We try to tell y'all.
We did. We also told her about the fact that she said that Simon told her that Portia slept with his cousin for her Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
We did say that.
We did.
She did confirm that. And I think we have a clip of it.
One of your questions was, do I think that is for show? Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. With the timelines, 100%. As far as what he would say about her,
I'm sorry.
As far as what he would say about her, that is a little strange to me, that I'm still trying to understand, because he told me that she slept with his cousin for the Rolls Royce that she has. So I just don't understand, how is it that you know, I'm not going to say leave a happy home, because listen, like I said, we had our things, but how is it that you filed for divorce from a woman that you used to talk so much mess about, and for someone who slept with someone from your family member,
Wow.
To me, I don't get down with her. So that's just me, and that's the person I thought I was married to, that he was above all of that.
Well, apparently not. Apparently he didn't care.
So let me say this, right, Denver? Now Falynn and I we're not best friends. Hell, we're barely even like regular friends. You know what I mean? She just happened to be somebody that I met while I was on vacation. Had no clue about this woman's existence. She started talking to me, telling me her life story. Met a little, like, on party buzz. I wasn't as buzzed up as her group including her boyfriend, fiance. The world probably doesn't know that's her fiance. That's another exclusive we're dropping right now. Ryan, where's the exclusive? Hello. Tell y'all something. This is the gift, the tree that keeps on giving, right? So I have a couple videos that I've been waiting, because I'm not a dirty scoundrel, right? I don't want to put anybody's life in jeopardy, because I wouldn't want anybody to put my life in jeopardy. However, we are in the celebrity news and entertainment business, and our job is to spill tea. So I shall do this. Now, with that being said, I learned some things while I was on vacation, and they were very free with their information. Everybody had their phones out, so I said, why not? I want to take my phone out. I want to make my snaps too. Now, I happen to have some content that I'm pretty sure will leave the internet in some sort of stir if I were to drop it on my story. I might, because here she comes back again. Nobody told Falynn to bring her ass back. So clearly, either Falynn is really coming to light this shit on fire because, hey, divorce is final and I can do as I please. As we don't know what her bags is like. I'm not counting anybody's coins. However, it would just seem to me she had a clear out, and for her to come back to the media to talk about this, I think maybe there is something else in the works. What do you think?
I just think she wants attention.
I think so too.
I do. I don't think there's anything else to it other than she just doesn't want to be forgotten. I think Portia and Simon have moved on with their life. They're filming their, Pursuit of Portia spinoff, and everything's good. Nobody's really talking about her. So the only thing that she could come to the people with was that her divorce is final. That's all she has.
Was her truth. Yeah. And
yeah, that's it.
You know what?
The interview.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see her being in this place, like, hindsight is 20/20. And I hope to God she would have, just like, in my opinion, Simon used her for, whether it was a warm, beautiful body as a wife, because he is a serial marrier. You know what I mean? He has his
people. Serial a lot of things.
He's a serial a lot of things. Serial entrepreneur, serial marrier.
Serial spender.
Right. So I think that he's going to find somebody that fits his mold, beauty standards, I think he's after a certain status in his little ecosystem of society. And I really think that he has a motive with each person that he's with.
And I'll end it there. Shout out to the B. Scott Show. Again, I'll be linking our sources in the description of this video. Be sure to listen to the full episode. Subscribe to their podcast as well. Shout out to them. And I see what you guys are saying in the chat. Some of you are like, oh, we knew it. We knew it. Some of you are happy for Falynn if she's engaged and with child, allegedly. I mean, I saw a video of her on, it was like this past weekend, and she didn't look pregnant, but, you know, some people don't for a while until, it, you know, they pop or something. I'm glad I didn't waste any time getting into that tea. But since we're talking about the Real Housewives, let's talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. We got a sneak peek of this week's episode. And Mia is living up to being a real housewife. So as you know, Mia has been having back and forth with Wendy. But now in this week's episode, Mia is going to have a back and forth with Robin. Yeah, Robin Dixon. I know she's still on the show, y'all. She's still on the show. And bringing nothing. Florida Gal, this is not an old recording. This is from this week. This is a new episode. Just an FYI. This is a new episode of the B. Scott Show. All right. Dainty says, can do an episode on the baby and how we need to We did an episode on the baby just a couple of days ago. I know he's gotten into some more mess since then. He's done. The more we talk about him, the more relevancy he gets. We're done with the baby. We're done. All right. Anyways, back to this. So the Real Housewives of Potomac, we got a little sneak peek, and you may recall that Giselle, while she was hanging out with Robin, sent a text to Mia asking to hang out with Mia without Karen. So Mia, in this week's episode, talks with Karen about it and tells her what her response was. And I had to write down what her response was because I thought it was hilarious. Hold on, y'all. Actually, I didn't write it down. I actually have the photograph of it. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I know I have it here somewhere, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. What did I do with that photo? Hold on, y'all. I think I put it in this area. If you're just tuning in, we are talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac, and we just found out that Falynn might be engaged, allegedly. Don't know. All right, let me just pull this over. Let me put this here. Hold on, y'all. Technical difficulties. There we go. What is going on? Bum, 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 bum. You know what I can do is just upload it here. Sorry, y'all. Just getting some of this technical stuff behind the scenes. We're using new technology, and I am missing some of my stuff here. So let me just upload this here so you guys can see what I'm referring to. All right. All right. So this is the text message. Let me go to the side. This is the text message that we get to see from the latest episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac that we will see on Sunday. So as you can see, Giselle sent this text message to Mia saying, "Hi, Mia. I had to leave a little early the other day. I feel like we didn't get a chance to finish talking. I'm actually sitting here chatting with Robin, and we would love to get together for drinks without Karen." Okay. So she responds. This is Mia responding, saying this. "Hi, Giselle. Unless you want to discuss business, there's nothing I have time to, quote, talk to you about." Then she says, would you like for me to connect you with my assistant to pencil you in this week? Oh, Mia. I love it. 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 Thank you, Be Blessed. I'm glad you guys are patient. Mia is living up to what we need her to live up to. I don't know how anyone else would feel if someone invited you out to drink and told you not to bring someone. I don't know how anyone else would feel about that. But I didn't expect, because you may recall in the beginning episodes when we were introduced to me, it seemed, she was like, I'm a good judge of character, and I think that Giselle has a good heart. Mia's a little two-faced in her own kind of way. But it was interesting, her response to Giselle. Robin didn't like it, though. Robin didn't like it. Let me see if we can see Robin's response here. Hold on, let me turn this part off, because Robin did not like it. She says, hi, if you look all the way at the bottom, y'all. Hi, Mia. I'm quite taken aback by your rude response. Oh, shut up. I can't. So Robin is about to have it in with Mia. I wish her luck, though. I wish her luck. I don't think Robin is equipped with the quick snap back in regards to, that we've never really seen that with Robin. We've always seen Robin just sort of get like, ah. I love to use the gif where Robin's like, what have I done to you? Nicole says she is not a fan of Mia. It's okay. I understand. Badar says, oh, please. Maria says, Nene Streets have seen her prego. It was said on here, Kempire. I heard that, and we also got a response from Falynn where she was saying, no, that's not true. So, look, we reported on all of it. We reported on what was said about her being 8 to 9 months pregnant, then her responding to that, and now we're hearing that she might be engaged. And this is months ago. Months ago is when Dominique from the B. Scott podcast said that she saw her in Mexico with Jalen Banks, allegedly. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what's true, but, we follow it. I decided to go live and report on it. And I wanted to give you a little update in regards to the Real Housewives of Potomac. Nicki Minaj is going to host a reunion. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. And now we also got a sneak peek of this Sunday's episode. People, we got to watch this show because the ratings are dropping. I know some people say, sometimes this is how the premiere episode is at the top, and then, you'll see a little of a dip, and then it'll come back. We can't rely on that. If you really love Potomac, make sure you guys are watching it. All right? Especially if Nicki Minaj is going to host a reunion. We can't have her be a part of something that's failing. Okay? Let's get it together. Chicago's in the house. Love it. I went to Chicago 2 years ago, and I loved it. Such a beautiful city. J.A. says, Potomac is so damn lit. Oh, we already have 100 likes. Let me post the call. Look, I always forget to do this, y'all. Y'all have to remind me. Let me just post the call-in link for you in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Let's do this. All right. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac, Nicki Minaj hosting. We're also talking about the sneak peek that we got of this Sunday's episode. And is Falynn Guobadia, Falynn Pina? We can call her Falynn Pina now. She got divorced. We also reported on that. Falynn, or we could just call her Falynn. Is she engaged to Jalen Banks? That seems kind of rushed, though. I mean, not more rushed than, Portia and Simon get engaged. Are they just playing? You ever met that couple, although they really want to be together, but they play these games with other couples to kind of get back at each other? In Tisa Tell's final interview with Falynn, she sort of alluded. No, she didn't allude. She pretty much said after she was dating this unknown celebrity, when I say unknown to us, celebrity, that's when Simon came out with this whole Portia and situation. So I feel like they playing with us, and they're playing with each other. That's what I think. Oh wait, let me pin this. Hold on, y'all, because I always forget to pin this. I'm gonna take some callers. I'm just gonna preface this by saying I have not eaten dinner yet, and if you know. Okay. I see some familiar faces backstage. I'm going to take some callers in just a second. But as a reminder, be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. TikTok, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. That's where we're live. We're also live on the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitter and Twitch at at TheKempire. Make sure you follow me also on my other platforms. At TheKempire on all TikTok, where you get under a minute hot topics and reality TV recaps, IG, and on Twitter. All of those places. All of those places. Okay. Hold on. Let me just see something here, y'all. All right, let's take some callers. Obi, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. What's going on, Obi?
Hey, how you doing?
Long time no speak. How are you?
Yeah, no time no speak. I've been busy these past 2 days. So I'm here for Nicki Minaj hosting the reunion.
Okay.
For Real Housewives of Potomac. Anyone as long as it's not Andy.
Why is that?
Because he's been on for like you said, right? He's been doing it for the past 10 years. At some point, something becomes redundant.
Yeah.
So I'll take anybody besides Andy. But the only thing I have with Nicki is I feel like she might be too big for the show. And she can be really messy. So those are my only two things.
Yeah, I feel you on that, because it feels as if she's sort of getting herself in the muck with everything, even though she's a fan, but it just feels like you're above this.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that to me too. But it'll be interesting to watch. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely here for it. I want to see how it goes if it happens.
Most definitely. Anything else, before I let you go? What about this Falynn being engaged rumor?
I don't know if it's just me or are we just getting tired of this news? It's just like a merry-go-round. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she's engaged, because I really do think she's pregnant, because she hasn't denied it. And I think the engagement is somewhat of trying to get above, like in front of the news as quickly as she can before it gets out.
Oh.
So yeah, I follow ATLN, and usually her source, like she doesn't put something out if it's not fact checked. And like I've been following her stories, and I actually used to follow her for a while before I started following you. And most of the stories she puts out by herself, 95% of the time is always correct. And the people she's talking to who have said that she's pregnant, I don't think she's just going to put something like that out there if there wasn't some form of truth to it. So I really do think she's pregnant. Another thing is, when I saw her in Up and Adam's interview, maybe because I'm in the medical field, she really had some mannerisms which kind of proves to me that she possibly could be with child. So even from the Up and Adam interview, I knew there was something up there.
Really? Obi, you always come and drop in with some knowledge, the medical knowledge that we need. Wow. Okay.
So we'll see how this whole thing plays out, but I don't know. I think it's probably just me, and I'm over it.
You're not the only one.
Tasha is involved, Simon's involved, Falynn is involved. They probably all know what they were doing with this whole thing.
Yeah. Obi, I appreciate you calling in.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Thank you, Il, for the super chat. You know what I got to do. Shimmy for the money. All right. Thank you. Il says this. At this point, I can't believe anything Falynn says. Go get married before the fourth baby comes for the fourth baby daddy. Falynn, leave us in peace. Damn, Il. Damn. All right. Let me just hold on, y'all. Let me get this up. Okay. All right. I'm going to take some more callers. The person's name is Hi. Hi.
Hi.
What are your thoughts on some of these hot topics?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to stick to Potomac, because so you were saying that Potomac was going down in the ratings?
Based on what we've seen over the last 3 episodes, they've steadily gone down in ratings.
Wow. Oh, that's well, I mean, I guess that's okay. I mean, I'm enjoying it. It is slow because I guess everybody's waiting for I think this season looks like it's going to be not Candace. It's going to be Giselle and Wendy's season. I think that's what it looks like. So I think that until that ramps up and we see the veil drop for Wendy, maybe that's when everything will get a little more shady, a little more messy, a little more crazy. So maybe that's what people are waiting for. But I didn't. You know what? I thought that with Miss Nicki Minaj, I thought that was just like some kind of like gag or some kind of joke or something. I didn't know it was real. Yeah. So I'm here for it. I think that. So for me, what I think could happen is that maybe Bravo is experimenting with the idea of doing maybe really celebrity fan base interviewers. Because Andy, sometimes, I mean, as people have said last year with Monique, again, I don't want to throw my hat into that ring because I have my own thoughts about Candace Monique, so I'm going to go down that road. But I think that people say that sometimes he can be biased. So it might be interesting to have somebody else come in, even if just for one. He still has a very juicy season to deal with Beverly Hills. He got a lot of things to deal with Erica. So with this one, maybe he could just turn it over to Miss Nicki, and she's a very funny lady, so sweet. And she seemed to love everybody, so she won't really be like zooming in on one person hard, and everybody will be getting the shade across the board. Which I would,
even though she said in the comment section, she did say that she has some things to talk about with Candace.
Oh Lord, help me! No, you see, no way. Okay, Mr. Kempire, I'm gonna come out the closet. I love Candace. I loved her for all these years, and I know it's controversial to say that. We don't have the time today to debate back and forth, whatever. But I just think this.
I'm not going to debate. You can like who you like.
Well, I'll just say this. I think last year Monique, I love Monique too, but I think last year Monique was angry with Giselle, and Candace got herself caught up in the crossfire, honey. I think that's what happened. She got herself caught up in a nuck and buck, and that girl was really going after Giselle. She wanted Giselle's flesh because Giselle was the one doing everything, I think. And so that's what happened. My prayer, and I did pray last year, I was so caught up in drama. I said, oh, please let these girls come together and say, you know what? It wasn't you, it wasn't me. Sorry I put my hands on you, and let's be friends despite the show. I hope that still happens in the future. But please, Miss Nicki, don't grill Candace, because she's doing so good this year. She's not messing with nobody, and it is what it is. And I would say one last thing about Mia. She seems to me, even though her features are very exaggerated. She's a beautiful lady, but she has there's a lot of things going on there. I like her. I like the fact that she does seem like first season Kenya, and I'll say because she's very pageant. She's very she can catch the shade, but she's not really messy right now. So she's like, wait a minute, I'm disengaging. I like that. I like that she can hold her own, but she's not really going in for the kill as of yet. It seems like in the this episode coming up, they're going to really be grilling her, like, don't talk about your business. Don't say this. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm from Brooklyn. I would not be able to hold on to that with somebody coming at me like that. But with her, she's like shocked. And maybe she's going to come back and go, you know what? I'm going to tell you be whatever, what time it is. So right now, she's very sweet. She's disengaging. I like her. And that's it. But Nicki, yes, 2-3 thumbs up. I want to see her on that panel. And, letting the girls just giving Andy is, Andy's a little much. He's if anybody on Bravo is oversaturated, is Andy, basically. Mm-hmm. He's too much on that channel. So I mean, yes. So that's all I have to say about that. I'm gonna let you go eat because we're in the same time zone now. I done finished I got my Popeyes. I done ate. I'm chilling right now. Listen, I'm chilling, looking at Lifetime movies. I'm Lifetime. So yeah, I've been finished work, and I saw you on. So let me call in real quick and talk about this.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
All right, Alicia, I'm going to bring you up, and since we have almost 500 people watching, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. You're getting daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, and reality TV, and so much more. I know. For those that have subscribed to my podcast, if you're not subscribed, Kempire Radio, we've been on a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm going to get back to it. I'm just trying to figure out my schedule. When you're giving you daily and consistent hot topics, it's hard to sit down like, oh, now I got to do the podcast. But it's coming because on the podcast, I give you things that I don't talk about anywhere else because I have a little bit more freedom on the podcast. And if you're not subscribed to Kempire Radio on YouTube, that is our backup channel. Shout out to our girl, Bondi Blue. If you don't know, Bondi Blue's YouTube channel has been taken down. We're not sure of the reasoning why. She's not even sure. Be sure to follow her on Relax with Blue. We posted a link to that in the video I did earlier today. But you can just Google Relax with Blue on YouTube, and you'll be able to find it. Subscribe to her there. She's posting there for now. Okay? All right. Let's take some more callers. Alicia, what's going on?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. So number one, I want to talk about Nicki Minaj. I do kind of hope that she host the Real Housewives of Potomac. That would be really great. I'm a fan. Even my boys, I have two sons. They know of her before I even introduced them to her. They had already known. So I think that would be pretty awesome, and I can show them how she's on the show that I watch. So I'm still
Cool
cool.
points.
Okay. And so I want to talk about Fallon. Okay, so I did come on, it was eons ago when the show had just finished, and I was saying that Fallon would end up with Jalen and propose to him. And everybody said, no, 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 no. That was, she proposed to London. Jalen is just her best friend. They're only friends. And I believe that. No, Fallon got her hand in the cookie jar. She's not innocent. Portia ain't innocent. Simon's not innocent. None of these people are innocent. And they're probably mostly doing it for show just to help either himself or Fallon like get on the Real Housewives, or it was just a falling out because she couldn't get on or she couldn't come out her shell. I don't know. So long story short, I said it. I'll put a link and a timestamp on that
Oh,
video, and y'all can go watch because people kept saying, "Oh no, sis, oh you wrong, oh no, no, this girl tripping, And who she with? Who she with? Jalen, like I said.
at
All the
least you're
game
coming through her
changers.
own receipts.
I got my
But do
own
that, do
receipts,
that. Post
okay?
it, post it.
I am. I'm gonna get my laptop and come back on live. I'll post it here in this chat before it ends, and then I'll
Yes.
post it on the video because I saved the link. Because I'm like, nobody's gonna believe me when this happens. And then look what we're talking about now. Boom. Okay, got my receipts. Okay, y'all. Um, and so this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta is still gonna fall flat. It's
Oh.
gonna fall flat, and it's gonna be like the other seasons. It's just gonna fall flat. It's not going to give what we want it to give, especially because all the dramas happening off the show. We're gonna expect to see it on the show, and we're not gonna see any of that. So it's just gonna fall flat. And they'll probably still be talking about that bolo crap. Like I'm so over that.
Oh, they better not.
I hope not. Like it played itself out. That it was just enough. It did what it did, during the pandemic and what we needed because that was a hot moment. But I'm over that. And as far as like the Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm still like when Candace first came on. Oh my God, I liked her so much, and I had high hopes for her. She came on all pageantry and hi everyone, and I loved it. And then it turned into like this sourpuss when it came to her and Monique. And I was like, girl, what are you doing? And then she started comparing herself to Ashley. Well, the fans like Ashley more. They didn't do this to Ashley. Yeah, we did. I love little Ashley, little messy Gemini, okay? All day. She is messy. They drug Ashley up and down, her husband too, in tow, okay? But
Mhm.
like Candace is throwing shade, and I know she's supposed to say something, but then she's like on there, she's calling Ashley wide. You should be quiet with your wide self while she's pregnant. I'm like, it's just it's not funny. It doesn't come across as funny, so she needs to work on her jokes or her reads or the timing and stuff. So I'm still not in love with her. Jizzy, still not there yet, and she was one of my favorites, her and Robin, and then they kind of turned into the Green Eyed Bandits because they just kept going after Karen, and it was annoying. And Karen wasn't even my favorite on the show. Actually, I think I liked Katie the most. She was there because she's kind of crazy. But they turned against Katie. They turned against Karen, and then Karen. What is great about Karen and why she has so much fans is because we saw the growth, like we saw her go through the whole tax issues and beating her down, and then she came out on top, told everybody what her little Beyonce had to get information, and like I'm back, I'm here. So we got to see the growth and we got to see the comeback, but we haven't gotten to see that for them. Robin, honey, I'm not about to take an hour out of my life to watch this TV show and your ass is laying in bed getting paid. Not happening, girl. Like you need to get up. I cannot. If that's your story, just take a year off and do you and let me, have some excitement on my television. But that's pretty much all I had to say. I also said that Nene was going to come back in another couple of seasons, so we'll see if that happens. I have to take this video and timestamp that too.
I'll I don't know about that one. I hear Nini's
That's
going
the
to the
face
Zeus
you made
network.
before.
Uh,
But we'll see. We'll see. I think eventually she might end up on the Zeus network, but let's see. Bravo. She didn't leave, and I mean, she didn't have the best year, but they still offer her what 6 episodes, and she's still getting paid quite a bit. I'm pretty sure that's going to be more than what she would be making on Zeus. So if she can't negotiate
definitely.
something like she was doing on Bravo, she already told King, you're doing too much for $2, that little $2.50. So I know Nene ain't going on TV for for $2.50, which is what the Zeus network would bring. Because why help to build up another network, and you're not getting paid what you feel like you're worth? So
Yeah.
Bravo is home, and I think she'll do one more season of Bravo, and then that's all of me that we'll see.
All right, Alicia, I appreciate you calling in.
Mhm.
Thank you. All right, Swan the Don, what's going on?
Oh man, why did I have to be next? I was another stuff in my face.
I can throw you in the backstage.
No, it's all right. I'll just be real quick and brief. I'm not here for Nicki Minaj, so I don't really care to see her really actually host this because I think when it comes to like everybody that hosts a show, I don't see her giving me that like you know how Andy is really tough for him, or actually I should say it's easy for him to actually ask those difficult questions. I don't see Nicki Minaj knowing how to do that. Like I don't know. Like I love Andy's style. I don't like Andy at all, but I do want a black person to actually do it. But I want someone that we know can actually handle, asking those questions and don't really care about the feedback. But earlier in the other live you did, I really actually love the idea for Wendy Williams only for one reason and one reason only. How she called those housewife girls the over there girls. I kind of wanted to see them go at her and see if they actually
So
had,
you're setting Wendy up.
pretty much. I want to set Wendy ass up because to be calling them the over there girls, yet you invite them on your show all the time. Like I would love for them to actually say something, say their piece of mind to her. But overall, I mean, I'm not one to want to take a bag for nobody. So hopefully she do well. I was a fan of Nicki when she first came out, but when she had that chance to unite with another female rapper and she decided to do the opposite, I literally care. She was in the garbage pile for me. But
You know Nicki Minaj. I'm on live on my TikTok because she follows me. You better be careful. She could be watching
I
right now.
mean,
Hey, Nicki.
but look, she supports you, not me. So I mean,
Oh.
and I'm okay with that. At the end of the day, Nicki, you have great
Being
music.
a queen has more to do with having balls.
But no, like Nicki, I mean, I do like her music. She just haven't proved to me that she is a really valid person in my life. But anyways, because at the end of the day, I don't make her money, and I will always be looking up to her while she's sitting on top of all that money. But as far as for Potomac Housewives, is it just going to be like a trial period that she's going to be trying it out with just only Potomac?
Let's say it one more time.
Why do they have her hosting Potomac reunion?
Well, because she asked.
Okay, so is that like her favorite franchise or something?
I think so. And I think it's part of the reason why she started following me because I was talking about Potomac.
Okay, because I was curious to understand where that came from. That was just out of nowhere for me. I do wish her well though, and I hope.
Well,
and
not
pray that
necessarily
she
out of
do
nowhere.
well.
Remember, they sampled her song for the promo for Potomac.
Okay. Well, I hope she do good because I mean, I don't want. I really would hate for someone to drop the ball on something so big. I mean, Potomac is like one of the franchises that's like coming through, and for all the fans out here that's comparing Atlanta and Potomac, and I live in the DMV, but stop doing that because I say that to say Atlanta's in their 14th year, Potomac is in their what 6th, 7th.
This is 6.
So let's be clear. When Atlanta was out as season 6, they were popping. So give it until season 13 to judge if you want to judge Atlanta or Potomac. But I think Bravo should probably revamp every franchise that's been on for 10 years or greater. And this is the only reason why. I think they should just give them 10 years and then start trying to find a way to factor in new ladies every 10 years. So we can keep it young, keep it fresh, and keep it hip. Because like some of the fans be saying, oh my God, we've seen this for Candy. What more can she do? Well, Candy got money, so she can do a lot. Before the other lady storyline, you know, they tired of this, they tired of that. But like, look, let's refresh everything at 10 years, and you know, keep it moving. You know, and I mean, me personally, no matter what anybody say about Candy, she's the only housewife that had the most spinoffs. So, and it's different. It's broadcasting different things. Her ski trip, her wedding, and you know now the OLG. Did she have another one too? Because once she had another one, but either way, they love something about her, and she has a great big support group. And it's not all about Candy. It's about her bringing attention to all these lovely black people around her and giving them exposure too. So people say Candy is boring, but she's smart. And she's the only black.
I mean, you could be boring and smart.
But I'm just saying, she's the only black chick on there that actually gives great exposure to a lot of people that's in her camp. And I applaud Candy 100% for all the things she's done on there. And y'all need to just stop saying she's boring, because she brings what she needs to bring, and Bravo loves something about her. Because she's not dramatified don't mean she's not great for the show. You know, that's all I have to say. I'm sorry. I said I was gonna keep it quick, but that was
you did say that.
Oops, I'm sorry, Kempire.
Thank you so much for calling in. I thought this comment was important because if you follow me on TikTok, months ago, I had posted a video saying that I think that Nicki Minaj business brain is actually, we don't give her business brain enough credit. We don't give it enough credit. Jessica says this: I think Nicki's working to move out of music. Apparently, she's working on her last album, so I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be her last album, but I do think that Nicki, look, she's been doing Queen Radio. I think Nicki is taking those steps. And, you know, typically a lot of these artists would take steps into doing acting or something a little bit more in that realm. And Nicki has tried that. So I think Nicki is trying to diversify what she does beyond music, because music is not doing what it would do back in the day. You know, it's not. So I'm looking forward. You know, she did that collaboration with Fendi as well. So I think Nicki is actually trying to make some moves in other arenas, maybe as a host versus actually being a housewife. I don't think she's trying to be a housewife. I definitely think she's probably trying to move into that realm. I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised at how Nicki does as the host. And I think we could use new hosts across the board for all of these reunions, for all of them. Again, I'm not going to go into a rant. Across the board, okay? Why is Andy hosting the Married to Medicine reunion and he's not actually a producer on that show? I'm going to digress. I'm going to take some more callers. Callers, I'm giving you a time limit. I'm gonna get a clock. I'm going to put a clock up here. I said I wasn't going to, but y'all been taking advantage. I'm hungry. No, I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Don't get me in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys have to say, but get to the point. Please get to the point. All right. Shantae, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
Yeah, I would not be feeling Nicki as a reunion host. She's just too cartoonish. Like, even if we're putting up against Andy, I know we're all tired of Andy. I would rather see maybe Bevy Smith host a reunion. I could see Bevy Smith because she's had a show, Queen's Court, not the Queen's Court. What was it called? Fashion Queens. When she had with Derek J and Miss Lawrence, so she can hold her on a Bravo related show.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj though, she's just too cartoonish, and she needs to stay a fan. And besides, we already have a Predator's wife on the show. We don't need one hosting the reunion.
Oh, come on, Shantae. All right,
it's out there, but yeah, that's where I'm staying with that. Like I said, Bevy Smith I think would be a better replacement if they have to replace Andy. That's just my personal opinion. I know everybody doesn't like that. Fight me. That's what I said.
We don't need to fight you, but we appreciate your commentary.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I can't. Oh, y'all, look, be mindful of the YouTube channel as well. Y'all trying to get me demonetized and taken off of YouTube? Oh, y'all get on mine. All right. In my opinion, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. Hey.
Hi, Kempire. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. Just trying to stay away from everybody outside. I got a quick comment about a couple of your shows, okay?
Okay.
So, Nicki Minaj, I wouldn't pick her because I feel like I would want to pick somebody that has already done like reviews on the show. So yes, I'm with you on they should have picked like a YouTube reviewer that is really up to date on their stuff, because of the simple fact that the job that y'all do on YouTube, it feels like it's so underappreciated, and y'all really do give everybody the scoop when they tune in. Y'all give them all the facts. So I believe from y'all perspective, y'all see it both ways. You see it as a broadcaster and as a viewer, and you would give those tough questions in a way that they couldn't dodge them, the way that we would be thinking, at home. So I think for Nicki Minaj to do it, she wouldn't be coming from that angle. I do think Nicki Minaj should brand out to something different, but I just don't think the reunion show should be it. As far as Falynn, I'm telling you, all of them are clout chasing the heck out of us, okay? If you look at it, the whole situation is just freaky crazy the way everything is happening, okay? First Portia, Simon, then they friends, then calling them friends and everything. It's freaky crazy. Like, how is Simon and Dennis best friends, and then Portia gets engaged to him, and then Falynn is with Jalen, but he's her best friend and assistant, and then she's in a relationship with him. This is some crazy stuff. Like, we don't do that stuff down here in the South. I don't know where these people are branched from. We just don't do this. Like, I don't get it. And as far as Giselle, we need to get her a whole new attitude, okay? Because every season, her coming after people is just not doing it for her. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to come after people, then at least have your game on lock. You know what I'm saying? Like, her house looked like a barn, okay? And then she said the West Wing, and I'm looking for a West Wing, and it looks like she added on just a hallway or something, Like, where is the West Wing, So, yeah, I just don't think, you should come after people unless, you ain't living in that glass house that you don't want your windows broke. But I appreciate you. Good job you're doing.
I appreciate you calling it, in my opinion.
Hey, look, I always say that's the reason why my name is in my opinion, because I'm gonna give my opinion,
And we
agree to disagree.
Exactly. Thank you so much for calling.
So I appreciate you, and I was so sad to see Bonnie Blue Channel leave. Like, they did it wrong.
Hopefully she'll be able to get it back. Hopefully she'll get it. Fingers crossed.
Yes, because how about they refunded me my money at like 4:00 in the morning? And I was like, why did they refund me my money? And then I looked up and it's just not there. And I'm like, wait a minute, did she cancel her own channel? And then she woke up and she was crying about it. And I was like, Lord have mercy. This is so sad.
Shady. It's a scary and shady situation, but we'll be following it as always. Thank you so much for calling, in my opinion.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
I wanted to highlight this comment because I just thought of this. DJ Richie Scott is from the DMV. I think he'd be great to host the reunion because very much like what, in my opinion, was saying, I see there's a lot of really great talent on YouTube, on social media that would be a great host. And I think DJ Richie Scott would be good. I think he would be good, in my opinion. Look, in my opinion. Hold on. Let me just see. I'm going to see some of the comments. Migdalia says, funky all day. He can curse you out respectfully. I've said Funky Geneva for the Married to Medicine reunion, but why not? Why not some other ones? All right. But that's just my opinion. All right, let me take some of the more callers. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac sneak peek. We're also talking about Nicki Minaj, she's going to host their reunion. And we're talking about Falun Gobadia, Falyn Pina, now allegedly is engaged, according to a source at the Love B. Scott podcast. If you missed that, be sure, if you're watching the replay, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We have almost 500 people watching. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. I love talking with you guys. But I'm taking one more caller, and I'm going to eat and enjoy the rest of my Friday. And that Friday is going to be getting the studio together. I have some things to put together. Okay. Bulat, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. Hey,
what's going on, Kempire? How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me up. So I already said this before, but I think Nicki Minaj is going to be amazing as a host. I think that, people have said that she's cartoonish or whatever the case may be, but I think that she brings that within her music. But if anyone has ever seen her within interviews or other shows she's done, she's very articulate and she's very funny as well and engaging. And I think, like, we should give her that credit. I think it's a good thing. Business wise, when I think of how Housewives is trying to incorporate like younger viewers and adult viewers at the same time, I think she's like a great choice to bring all of that together. Because a lot of her fans don't watch Housewives, so now they're gonna tune in just because of her. So I think like that would be great for Bravo as a business. And as far as Falynn, girl, like, we just want to know if you're pregnant or not. That's it. All right. Everything else, we don't care. So, I think I'm just once she confirms that, I think we'll actually all kind of forget about her. So, unfortunately, but that's my 2 cents on that.
I appreciate it, Bula. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, Kempire.
All right. Thank you so much, Ocasio. Ocasio, it's been a while, right? It's been a while. Not a while, not that long, but I feel like I haven't seen you this week. So shout out to Ocasio, also a member. If you would like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TheKempire.com and sign up for our Team Kempire or our Royal Court memberships. There are a lot of really cool perks. Thank you so much for the super chat. Ocasio says, appetizers on me. Yes. I love it when you're paying. Look, I love it when you're paying. Even though when I normally go out, I always pay. I know. Don't ask me to go hang out now, y'all. All right. As I said to you, because it's blame it on Ocasio. Now I'm thinking about food, and now I'm hungry. I'm a tourist. I'm very much like Candy when it comes to food. I gotta eat. You don't want to see me hangry because I can get very moody when I'm hangry. Okay. Anyways, guys, I want to say shout out to everyone that sent in a super chat. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to everyone that was part of the conversation in the chat, and shout out to everyone that called in. Look. It is what it is. I'm excited to see the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm excited to finally hear when The Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to start filming. And I'm excited to see Nicki Minaj do her thing as host. I don't care what anyone thinks. Let's give her an opportunity and see how it goes. All right? I'm ready for anybody but Andy Cohen. Sorry, Andy. You've had your time. All right? Anyways, let's dance this situation out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right? Let's go. Let me play some music, y'all. Let's get into this. Shout out to everyone. Don't forget to drop your crowns in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like this video. Follow me on social media. Everything's at TheKempire or at Kempire Daily. Like us on Facebook at TheKempire and Kempire Daily. Subscribe to my podcast, Kempire Radio, on all platforms. Come on. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Shout out to my fellow YouTubers. Again, if you're not following Bondi Blue's backup channel, Relaxing with Blue. Be sure to subscribe to that. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. I see you guys. If you haven't smiled today, I'm going to make you smile. Come on.